So hey everyone, hope you're all doing great today. Be sure to leave that like button because we have a lot of important things to talk about. So far the last month has not been looking good for Shiba Inu, but the whole market has been down recently, and that's completely fine in my honest opinion. We're gonna be doing a big rebound, and here's why you need to watch this video, because there's a lot of things gonna be happening. I really enjoy talking with you guys because we have so much to look into. Look at this, it's dropping down. It's dropping down. Should you be worried? And my own honest opinion would be no. Again, we're seeing a decrease in volume. No celebrities, no whales are buying. Well, obviously there's some buy-ins from the whales. So a whale bought this, caused a huge spike. So he bought he bought 5 million in just a few minutes, and then we can see someone else buying probably another 30 million, and then a whale drops he drops about 5 million again. So obviously we're also getting a pretty stable coin just because of the India relief fund that we have to talk about, because so much was donated and so much is now being sold. I think 30% of it was now sold overall. 70% more has to be sold so far, but we did get some official confirmation finally after days of pure silence, of pure white noise. We're finally getting more info so far on Shiba Inu. We love the SHIB token community action. Took a chance to win 6 million SHIB tokens for the most liked meme. Follow Shiba Token and StealthX.io. So obviously they're having a collaboration with Instant Crypto Exchange, providing fast, transparent, unlimited swaps without registration. 350 assets on board, and join Stealth Telegram. Comment your favorite meme announcing the winner on the 4th of June. So obviously they actually did retweet that, so they're being active. They haven't tweeted anything since 7 days right now, because they're doing the Shiba swap that we have to talk about. But last time we actually saw a few updates were actually pretty awesome updates. On Heat BTC is actually a pretty big thing going on. Also Brexley is also a pretty big thing going on. In the future, we're going to be seeing a lot more exchanges. Nothing wrong with a Good Dog and a leash. So Good Dog. Also, SHIB Informer has been keeping us updated yesterday with what's happening so far. Obviously, we saw the first big exchange with a German company. I know a lot of people still don't know this. Accepts payment in major cryptocurrencies. Now, this is something I covered yesterday, but I just wanted to say that out there again. Starting from, such a thing, they will be accepting SHIB, and this is a massive change where it actually does go mainstream. Now, of course, as I covered this yesterday, we're not going to be looking this much into, but we got Shiba Swap status, Wolf Paper status, Shiba Swap article status, old FUD, and more. And there's a lot of things going on. SHIB Informer actually quitting his job because he believes so much into this project that he decided himself. He's still a volunteer, but he quit his job with a purpose to dedicate 100% of the time to SHIB related projects. And people who call this coin, because it's dropping, scam, are obviously very early, and those who call this a rug pull obviously don't know how token economics work. No offense, everyone is early here, but people who call this coin a scam obviously don't know that some of the investors have more actual tokens right now than the devs themselves. So the devs are putting their own money, their own time in providing a Shiba swap, the first use. So what exactly is going to be the Shiba swap? That's what we're going to be looking later on. But we also got the first transaction ever. So the first one was actually pizza, so this one is kind of like the second. Sold fresh roasted coffee for SHIB, and this is big. This is actually big because it's actually getting now uses, just like Bitcoin, just like Ethereum now is getting uses. Obviously these coffee beans will be worth a lot more in the future, not financial advice, but we can see a big massive change going on right now that a lot of people are unaware of with what's happening with Shiba Inu. Obviously you have to research a lot to actually see what's happening with the coin, but it seems like now so far we're getting more and more the community involved, and also Shiba Inu going more mainstream. So more than just a meme, it's actually being the first utility token. So Shiba Inu is actually now saving lives, especially if 40 billion was actually being sold. I think the best way is to donate it back to the community and to actually let them know that Shiba Inu is the first biggest cryptocurrency donation we have ever received. Fastest growing coin in the market, but the cap remains the same. The Indian Relief Fund donation slow us down, but there is no need to panic. As soon as we get to 1 million users, which should be happening, and that is my own guess, by the end of the year, it's a game changer. Hold your Shiba next to you all the time. 100 days from now, we hit 0.05. Of course, this is not that unrealistic. I do think after, Bitcoin starts going up, so this should be after summer. We're obviously for a very rainy and bearish summer, in my honest opinion, and what the analysts have been saying. So do not take this as financial advice, but I think Bitcoin could potentially drop below 25K, which is completely fine. It's what we need right now. But with Shiba Swap coming up, there will be a huge correction in the market. So obviously we're seeing, a lot of signs going on. 73,000 people have signed. We'll get it to 75,000. Maybe at some point it will go to 100,000 because people are signing this by the minute. And there's going to be a lot of things happening so far. People are holding from small numbers. There's going a lot of things right now. Now we have to look at the vision of Shiba Swap, which I have been talking so far, but there's a lot more to add. We're dedicated to building the best decentralized ecosystem on the planet. Our 3 tokens were the seeds from which the Shiba Inu ecosystem sprouted, and a lot of analysts have been calling this coin a scam. It had no actual use cases, but now the devs and the devs themselves have said, we want to prove you wrong. We want to, well, not exactly that, but we want to make you, incorrect. We want to, the Shiba Swap is how they dug in the roots, and they actually want to provide us with something potentially very clear and very good for the future. The goal of Shiba Swap is to provide a safe place to trade your valuable crypto while remaining decentralized. So that's what they're trying with Shiba Swap. The Shiba Swap being one of the biggest decentralized exchanges right now, and this is really, really awesome. We are loyal to our holders, and that gives us the means to grow exponentially. Obviously, we'll be getting a lot of more holders. When we get to 1 million Reddit users, that's when the growth actually snowballs and we go to the moon. That is the most likely possibility, especially at 140k members. It's a lot easier than going, from 10k members to 100k members. It's a lot easier to go from 100k members to 1 million members just by how many people will use this coin. We'll constantly scale the ecosystem so it may bring ever-increasing interested parties to the Shiba Swap platform. Our unique token economics, solid design, technical implementation, and the viral growth from our good old-fashioned memes and will reinforce the platform's strength and ultimately provide residual benefit to the ecosystem. So of course they'll be giving also some tokens, as far as I know, to all the holders out there. Making a swap without a budget is a unique challenge, so obviously this goes out of their own pocket. Everything they do, they put tears and passion into this. And obviously if they wanted to do a rug pull, which they cannot even do, they do not hold the tokens, as people are calling this coin a scam.